Well, very productive day yesterday in a number of ways. And that rolled into sleeping, and that did its restorative thing, not just for the day, not just yesterday, Thursday, but continued from that year that was, and how challenging and heavy and painful and just everything degrading. It's both. It was very harmful and it was very liberating, because recovering from PTSD, depression, all that kind of stuff, it's a weird feeling, because we get so used to the being down, and so many of us stay there, sadly. We believe that we have no choice. We believe that we are less than. We believe that we are worth only that. Being depressed, being upset, being miserable, being a victim or downtrodden, or always having to fight from underneath, that sort of stuff. That's the depression talking. That's the anxiety talking. That's the low self-worth, PTSD, society, any of it. That's any of that talking. That's not you. That's not life itself. That's not who any of us has to be. And I've mentioned a few times how I despise how all this had to go. And I genuinely do. But I do have to make clear that it's just this life at the end of the day. It's been one thing after another. Some have told me that it appears I go from trauma to trauma to trauma. And I get that. If you were looking from the outside in, if you knew me only from Facebook, or only from working, or only from what other people are telling you, or even only from spending time together and not getting too deep, then you don't know me at all. Because reading those books in my teen years is what truly set the real foundation for the man that I became and the man that I've become. When this show launched on 9/25/22, everything was still going. Everything that the people that pointed at me, the people that told others, whether professionally, personally, or anything else, about how I was either I had gone crazy, I was a gaslighter, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the other. Well, the reality is my career ended. Same reason second marriage ended. I broke. Thanksgiving of 22 was the bottom. Thanksgiving of 23 with a bowl of kicks as my Thanksgiving dinner was the private watershed, was the private, kind of made public via the social media channels for this podcast, but it was the private triumph. Now, in the roughly 6 weeks since, we're at the public triumph, January 10th, 2024, the inaugural Accountability Day, alongside Peculiar People Day. I used to wish the dispatchers and community and fellow officers happy whatever, baked potato day, happy almond day, happy drapes day. But I would find those on checkiday.com, and Accountability Day will be on checkiday.com going forward, because it doesn't matter who you are. We all have to be accountable, and we have to be accountable to ourselves, we have to be accountable to our children, to our communities, to our families, to the greater human tribe of sorts, all of us, humanity. So as I get started on another day of recovery, on my side of it, because it's all been days of recovery since the break, Thanksgiving of 2022. But I basically let all of the mockery and disgrace, politicization, the entertainment that is my family dying, my family being sick, my family struggling but never giving up no matter what. And now, instead of that being entertainment for 15 people in the local community in Nowhere, Ohio, it is inspiration and encouragement for everyone, from Nowhere, Ohio to everywhere in the Milky Way galaxy. Because this is the Zen Zone, excuse me. This is the host with the dose. This is Mr. Davenport, private citizen, January 12th, 2024. Retired police officer, soon to be divorcee, which was supposed to be dissolution, and widower, and father, and Buddhism priest, and shaman of full cream, and pistachio allergens nearly kill me, like perch and cashews, and pizza and steak is wonderful, video games, professional wrestling, thank you very much, CM Punk, thank you. When we have the time, when we have the resources, when we have the family, friends, tribe, connections, take advantage of having medical insurance, living in America, having access to therapy, having access to meditation, medication, understanding, and the tribe and village that the shaman is part of. Because though things break, things also get repaired. And people break. But people aren't things. People aren't Luca. People are people. People are lives. So when we repair the people, and as the old quote goes, it was Frederick Douglass, it is easier to build strong boys than it is to repair broken men. Well, I've done both of that just within myself, and it's 2024. Your move, America. Because over here, with the Zen Zone, we've been at peace, and we've been waiting. Namaste.